Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Sorry about the small delay. I had a problem with the mic, but hopefully now everything is working. Someone please tell me if we have sound and if you see the image. Okay, so it's Tuesday. We have the Monday range. At least we have some levels we can play. It's still boring indeed, but well, we can hope for the best and prepare to play some SFUs. Okay. Bitcoin CME on daily. Okay, look at it. Now you can see the chart, hopefully. We pumped from 57 to 64. In my opinion, I still think it's a trap. Everyone says, well, we'll go higher. Even Sailor Moon has sold. Well, Sailor sold a little bit. Imagine how much Sailor has to sell and push the price down. Yeah. So don't bet on, well, Sailor Moon sold Bitcoin and that's it. That's the bottom. Show me a clear bottom. You know that to talk about a bottom, I want weekly, monthly Ws. And here I don't have not even a daily W. So definitely we cannot call a bottom here. Some people, well, they can do whatever they want. They could call the bottom every morning. It's their problem. But we don't have a clear bottom. Do you think the market will just stay above 61.8 and go straight up? Well, like I said, Emmanuel, idea is that Sailor has a lot of Bitcoin to sell. Lee has a lot of Ethereum to sell. When the bad news come, if you know from the last cycles, they don't come alone. You'll see 3 or 4 bad news in the same fucking week. We're not in that environment yet. Yeah, we can bounce from here to 69, maybe a bit higher is possible. But I still don't see a W. Indicators. Some strength sign on MACD and also on RSI. We even have a W, let's so-called W on OBV. Is this enough to call a bottom? No. We can bounce. We can play Fipong from the high to the low, draw a short 3 low zone. We can bounce in the short 3 low zone. Why not? But a bottom will take time, people. Ethereum, similar. You can see, at least on Ethereum, we have a daily W. We have something. But that doesn't make it a bottom. If you go on weekly, for example, well, no W. No nothing. On daily, that W could push a bit higher. On lower time frame, you can see we have this SFU. Of course, it's possible for the market to bounce here in the $2,000, $2,200 area. You can see the gaps here. But that will be a shorting opportunity. Yeah? If you manage to take this W, good for you. Make it risk-free. You got 1 hour already. If not, wait for a retest. If you intend to take that W, don't go and chase the market. Overall, is the market bullish? Well, no. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, they are trying to hold some levels, but nothing else. Yes, on daily, we are in a short 3 low zone. We are trying to break this diamond pattern. It's summertime, people. Fuckery everywhere. I explained you yesterday. Gold is trying to create a bottom here, a local bottom at 4,000. I don't see a daily W yet. So some people will say, well, it's bullish and will go up. Well, yeah, maybe, but no setup. No W. And oil is trying to form that W I was talking about. Maybe we need to stall a little bit more, accept a little bit lower, 63, $60, and then do the W. But it's slowing down. You can see we dumped and now we are slowing down, trying to create a bottom. Do we have a setup here? No. Dominance. Pretty simple. Still fighting the same level. You can see the fuckery. Some M's dumping, some W's pumping. But actually we are, if you zoom out, you'll see, fighting 60%. Good morning, Andre. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Trying to create a consolidation. Trying to create a W here, a bigger time frame one. Weekly W. I still think this scenario will play out. We'll go, maybe try to take 003, reject from that level, and then find new lows. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows. Total market cap fighting to trillion, pretty obvious here. Equal lows there, so be extra careful. I'll stand with the same position. SFU setups are the best setups in the summertime. I know it's boring. I know nobody likes to see the market in a $2,000, $3,000 range, but the question is, you are able to make some money, a little bit of money in the summertime when you have a small range? If the answer is yes, then okay, keep trading. If the answer is no, stay out until the fall. You'll see bigger moves probably in September, October. Okay, we talked about higher time frame. You know my opinion about when the bottom will, where to look for the bottom. Shitcoins, ZAC, you can see not even shitcoins are moving too much. Pumping and dumping, and actually playing a stupid game called Fib Pong. If you know how to play that game and make a bit of money, like I said earlier, okay. Bit, fucking around. I'll keep it more in this list just for education, just to see, for new people to see how the altcoins are behaving in a pump and dump. This shitcoin is looking worse than a lot of altcoins. Call it whatever you want, people, but it's the same game as you see. Traditional market, crypto market is the same game. Nothing special. Silver, trying to create something there, but I don't see a daily W. I don't see anything special to make me think, well, we'll go back up. No. Some bullish divergence trying to form here. Actually, it's confirmed on MACD. But nothing else. We can get 3 or 4 bullish MACD divergence until RSI will decide to finally reverse and go up. Okay, so that's the higher time frame perspective. Pretty boring. Calendar. Tomorrow we have FOMC minutes. Today nothing with the high impact. And Thursday we have home sales. So today should be pretty okayish to trade. Let's take a look at how many reposts we have. Now, let's see how many we have here. 31, 37, okay. Acceptable. People, if you want to help us out, push the repost, push the like. We'll make it a bit more visible. I know that people are not interested in trading in general in the summertime. It's boring indeed, but it's a good time to learn. Okay, now going on lower time frame, Bitcoin, 4-hour chart. What do we have here? It's pretty simple and nice to play something like this, people. I know it's boring, it's lazy, it's not something fancy, it's not, but it's profitable. Look at the levels, look how nice the market is moving, slow and steady. So we had this dump, Some of us made money with this dump. Then we reversed here. Some people, including Stefan, including VIP members, took a long here. Your problem, most of you, is that you don't want to trail. You want to close the trade at 1 hour, book the profit immediately, and don't do anything else. I told you to trail. If you manage to get let at 20% from your original position and see what happens. Sometimes you'll get a really nice risk to reward. Okay, we took this one, we pumped. Here I told you 62, 63, I told you I suspect a trap. I'm not touching the market on the long side. I'm patiently waiting for a short. His short reload zone is called short reload zone for a reason. Now, today we have the Monday range, we have the high, we have the low. We are in the middle of the Monday range, which makes me think I should stay the fuck out and wait. You can see how nice is the Monday range this time. You have a wick to the upside, obvious SFU level, no? And you have a tail to the downside, obvious SFU level. So from the start, we know two setups we can hunt. We can hunt an SFU long here, and we can hunt an SFU short here. We have 61,300 as low. We have 64,600 as a high. Acceptable for a day trader. Good for a scalper. Really nice. Good for summertime. Enough volatility. Now, all we have to do is to wait for those setups. I recommend you to trade here in the middle of the range. Don't touch it. That's my 2 cents. Wait for an SFU. If the market wants to push a bit higher, take this one and push even higher. You can see I said from yesterday, watch this level. Confluence, shark level. Look left, original EM here. That's a nice level to watch and maybe play an SFU from. So simple. Ethereum, similar. You can see we have some levels here. That could be a nice SFU level. Watch it. See what happens. If we draw a long reload zone, well, it's far away. We established a nice range here. You can see this is a range. Nice sideways movement. Do you know anyone that has some trades here? Did someone told you to trail these trades? Do you see the risk to reward on those trades? Well, we don't need to open 10 trades a day, people. But when we get a nice opportunity, we have to maximize the profit if we know how to do it. Anyway, this range, it's acceptable for I don't know, day traders. Not the best, but acceptable. We can play the SFU short. If the market will go and test the equal lows here, we can play an SFU long. If we'll set a W in the long reload zone, you can see we should play a long. Nothing else. Again, we are in the middle of the range. Middle of the Monday range. Are the levels good for playing the range? Yes. You can see wick, tail. Obvious levels we can play SFU on 5-minute chart. Pretty simple. Okay, that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Hype. I told you to just leave it alone. It's fucking around. Solana, nothing I could say about Solana. Trying to get back in the short reload zone. Imagine how strong Solana is that doesn't have the strength to go in the short reload zone. ES on 4-hour chart. We have the Monday range. Pretty obvious levels above us to short. If we'll get an SFU of this level, will be a nice one. If you see an EM around here or SFU of the Monday high, and then small EM on a 5-minute chart, that could be a short also. If you wait for a long, you need to wait at least in the long reload zone, at least to SFU this level, and so on. Again, boring but pretty obvious where you should hunt setups and where you should stay the fuck out. It's so simple. It's not rocket science. It's not hard to understand why a lot of people, they are not doing that, because it's boring. To stay 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 1 day, 2 days on the sidelines waiting for a level is damn boring. Especially for me. Why? Because this is my job. I'm doing this day in and day out, and I need to stay and wait to see what happens. If I don't have a setup, I'll just try to do something else and wait. Okay, so SFU for a short here, SFU long in the long reload zone. You can see some confluence here, or maybe at the lows. I don't think the market will dump straight down, but who knows. Nasdaq a bit weaker than ES. Similar SFU of this level, maybe SFU of this level, $28 to $132. SFU of the highs, that should trigger a short. I'll say it again, SFU setups in the summertime, the entire summer. And Mr. Gold, respecting really nicely the Monday range. Play the range if you want. Do we have a 4-hour W? Yeah, 4-hour W, breakout, retest, pump. The problem I have, this is an M. High, low, lower high, lower low. Probably a bounce. Could push the market if it's strong enough to market to SFU the Monday high, but I don't see anything else. Play the range here. I think short reload zone is the key. If you want to short, wait in the short reload zone, wait for an M, a general setup, and that will be a nice one. Okay, people, that's the review for today. Back at Bitcoin, SFU, 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 long reload zone, SFU again. Those are the levels we should play around. Take a look at OG shitcoin. Well, what time frame? OG USDT. Let's take a look at shitcoin. Yeah, it's trying to do a bottom on daily. Let's see weekly. Good location. I don't know if this one has any community left or something. I don't know. The fundamentally is up to you. Location really nice. So yes, if you buy here at 2.5, 2.6, I think you have a chance to sell at $5, $6. Buying here, selling half on a double, and then keeping the rest as a free position. Don't fuck around with leverage with a coin like this. Go and buy spot. Every time the market reached this level was a good area to buy. I don't know what will happen. Maybe we'll stay here for a couple of months. But if you buy here, I think you have a good chance to sell half on a double at $6. Especially seeing this candle. This candle needs a retest. So that's on weekly. Let's see the rest. Let's go on daily. There are some W's here. Yes. Trying to make some W's. Really nice OBV. I like it. Someone is buying this one in the dump. I see a setup here. Like I said, I prefer to not to trade this one. Buy with little old lady kind of a risk management strategy. You buy as low as possible, 2.6, 2.5, 2.7, and then after you bought, sell half on a double at double the price, sell 50% from the coins, and you got yourself a risk-free position for the rest of your life. What you do with that one, it's totally up to you. What is usually okay to do is to buy, sell half on a double, keep the risk-free, and when the market comes back down to 2.5, buy it again with the same money you recovered, and do it again. When the price is going higher, sell half on a double, and wait for the price to come back down, and repeat this process over and over again. In the idea that in the next cycle, in the next bull market, this one will perform well and you'll make yourself rich. It's a long game. It's not a sprint. It's a long marathon. Yeah. But as a location is nice. Don't expect this one to pump until tomorrow or New York session to pump to Valhalla. It would take months, sometimes years if you look left. Yeah. Let's say you bought here in January 2025 and July 2025 you saw the market pumping and you sold, well, September 2025. So prepare yourself if you want to play that game. It's damn boring, but profitable. Okay. I don't see anything else in the chat. If you still have requests, please type in the chat and I'll answer. Today, Stefan will do the day trading with Stefan, most likely. I didn't discuss with Stefan today, but usually after I close the live stream in 10-20 minutes, he'll do a day trading with Stefan, where he will tell you his view about the market. Yeah, you can ask him about shitcoins. Some people prefer the ICT kind of approach Stefan has. Yeah, so you can ask him. If you want to ask me, I'm here and I'll answer you. But keep in mind, Stefan has only one YouTube live stream every week. It's nice to go and bug him about all the requests you have. Sorry, Stefan. Okay, so going back here on Bitcoin. You know the levels, you know what to do. Pretty simple to play the market. I know it's not fancy. I know it's not it's boring and not for beginners, but it's still profitable, people. If you have patience and you play the range game, it's still profitable. Last month, we made more than 5%, slightly more than 5% profit on VIP. Keep in mind the conditions of the market. That's a good result. It's a good result on average for us? No. It's at the low end of our profit. Okay. No questions, no requests. Let's call it a live stream. See you in the next next live stream. I'll be in the chat. Yeah. Slow and steady, people. Don't think this business is a sprint. Well, I'll make a trade today and I'll get rich. Don't think you'll get rich in 1 month. No. As a trader, you compound your profit. And slow and steady, you grow your capital, you grow your portfolio, and then at some point in time you see last year your 1% was, you had to risk, I don't know, $100, and now your 1% is $1,000 because you compounded the profit, you played safely. Yeah. It's not easy. Nobody says it's easy, but it's doable. Okay, people. See you in the chat on the next live stream. Bye bye.